Welcome to the midwife-led birthing unit, otherwise known as MLBU. We're based just off the postnatal ward, which is Blakeney Ward, West Block Level 3. The nearest car parks are M and N, and you would come in via the west atrium. When you come to the front doors, there's two doorbells, one for the postnatal ward and one for the midwife-led birthing unit, and you'd ring that to gain access, and one of our members of staff would come and meet you at the door. This is one of our birthing rooms. We have 4 birthing rooms on the midwife-led birthing unit, each with ensuite bathroom facilities. 2 of our rooms have corner pools, and about 50% of our births are in water. There is a 3rd standalone pool room, and if you were allocated that room, you would also have a room that has its own ensuite facilities. To enhance the birthing environment, we've got a number of things. So they include subtle lighting, twinkly lights, that kind of thing. Music, you can bring your own. Please bring it that it can plug into a USB, because that's what we have available. And don't bring candles because of the fire hazard, but we do have electric or battery operated candles to help with that. Every room has gas and air. We can offer you a TENS machine. We use the water for comfort as well, and along with aromatherapy oils that we have ready blended for your use while you're here. During the COVID pandemic, we'll ask you and your partner to wear masks coming up to the unit. Once you're here, you as the labouring woman can take your mask off, but we'll ask your partner to keep this on throughout. Once you arrive, we'll show you around the room, and then the midwife will go through your notes and your history and make sure that you are suitable to labour on the MLBU. And if not, it might be discussed that you need to transfer to the main delivery suite for further care. Sometimes complications arise during your labour and birth, which means you may not be able to give birth where you'd planned or hoped for. If that happens, it might be that we need to transfer you to our main delivery suite, where you'll be under the care of our friendly obstetric team of doctors. They can also come here to the MLBU to help when required during labour and birth. Following the birth of your baby, if everything remains uncomplicated, we ask you to stay for about 6 hours. During that time, there'll be a number of checks performed on yourself, and your baby needs to undergo a neonatal examination, which is either done by a midwife or by one of our baby doctors called a neonatologist. If you choose to stay in hospital for support with infant feeding or looking after your baby, you'd go to the postnatal ward, and that's where you'd be if there were any medical complications as well through your labour and the birth process. We look forward to meeting you and your baby.